Alright guys, so this is part 2 of my phone collection video as of June 2025, so let's continue. Next up is one of my phones where I record most of my videos, the Galaxy S4 Mini. It works, but right now it's dead. Yep. Next up is the Siemens T62. This phone is untested. Here we have a fly. I'm sorry, but I don't see the model. This could possibly be the DS105. It works, but it has no battery in it. Next up is the LG Shine, or the KE970. It works, but this phone is dead right now. Here we have a Samsung Champ, or the GTC 3300K on Movistar. It works, but right now it's dead. Here we have the LG KF300. Like I said, you can see my face on this one. It works, but it's dead. I put this phone in my drawer, so this is the TY450. I don't think the Louis Vuitton makes phones, so this is probably a Chinese phone. Alrighty. Here we have a Alcatel 2010D. It works, but right now it's dead. Here we have a Motorola E365. It works. Next up is the Samsung B300. It works, but this phone right now... I'm sorry. This phone works, but right now it's dead. And it could get stuck on the screen somehow. I don't know how this is happening. But this phone still works. Let me turn that off for a moment. There you go. Next up is the Bravis C283 Wide, I think it is. I'm sorry. This phone works, but right now it's dead. And the charger port on this phone is broken too. Alrighty, here we have a Sigma Mobile Comfort 50 Mini 4. It works, but this phone is dead, and it hasn't been probably used for a while. And it just gets stuck in the English language. But it's the language that I speak right now in this video. Alrighty, here we have a Siemens CL15. I charged it up for a bit. It works. Right now the battery is empty on this one. You can see the screen for a bit. Alrighty, let me just brighten this for a bit. As you can see, it says battery empty, please recharge. So this means the battery is empty, but it's not actually dead, but it still works fine. Here we have a orange phone. I think it's the SPV C515. It works. The power button's right there. There you go. Next up is the Samsung X460. This phone works, but right now it's dead. It hasn't been used for a while too. Next up is the Sonox C110. I probably got this when I was a bit young. This phone works, but it has a bit of a speaker problem. There's something inside it. Oh. I'm sorry, that scared me for a bit. But like I said, there's something inside of that speaker. This phone still actually works fine. And the speaker on this one is very powerful. It's very loud on this one. The start and shutdown sounds are from the Old Lay music track composed by DJ Jerry, as I know that right. This phone still works fine. And by the way, the orange phone has a battery, has an empty battery, so I might probably charge it very soon. Next up is the Nokia C3. It works. Don't mind about the wallpaper because I use this for one of my joke videos. But this phone still works fine. Like I said, don't mind about the wallpaper. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. There you go. Alrighty. Next up is the Samsung X510. This phone works, but right now it has no battery. Since the battery was bloated for a bit, we threw this to the trash. So, like I said, this phone still works. Next up is the Samsung C116. It works. Next up is the Maxcom, probably the MM820, I think it is. It works. Next up is the Nomi i241 Plus. It works. And the low battery sound is kind of strange for a little bit. Next up is the Samsung SPH A640 on Sprint. It works, but it has no battery. Next up is the Sagem MyC2 Free M on Vodafone, probably. It works, but this phone is dead. Here we have a Samsung E500. This phone works, but this phone right now is dead. The battery is empty at this one, but it's a good thing I have a charger for it, so I might charge this phone very soon. Alrighty. Here we have a Siemens CX75. It works. Next up is the Ergo F281, I think it is. Probably the F241. Let me check. I could not remember some of the phone models. I'm sorry, my bad. F184. I could not remember the models of several phones. There you go. It works. Alrighty, here's the Sony Ericsson K770i. Several keys are missing in this phone. It works. I turned off the Ergo F184. Here we have one of my first Maxcom phones, the MM821BB. This phone works and it's already turned on. And by the way, the sub display is broken on this one. It's just like not, I don't see anything on the sub display. The only has the cracked screen, but not the LCD. This was a few years ago, if I remember right. like I said, this phone works. Next up is the LG GT360 on Movistar. I probably have 3 Movistar phones now. This phone works, but right now it's dead. Here we have a Nokia 106. It works. And last but not least, from my first box of the phones, we have the Siemens C72. It works. I'll be shutting down all the phones that are there in this box, which I picked it up. Alrighty. Right now, I put all of the 28 working phones on the floor. Several of them are probably dead and have been used for a while too. So I put them over there on the other side. So I'm going to be putting all the phones back to this first box and we'll move on to the next one. By the way, let's not forget that I also found this stylus from the PDA. I possibly found this somewhere. Alright, let me put that stylus back to its place. There you go. Alright, like I said, I'll be putting out all the phones that I picked up from this box. So I'll pause the video for a moment and we'll move on to the next one.